laying the foundation. Your behavior matches your identity. What that means is there's going to be no change of your behavior, your leadership ability, without first changing your leadership identity. Now, your identity is shaped by those deeply held values and beliefs that are residing inside of you. They might be good, they might be bad, but it's those deeply held beliefs that are shaping your identity, which shapes your behavior. Now, they are always at work inside of us, unconsciously going on at work inside of us. If we're going to be intentional about change, we have to bring them out of the unconscious into the conscious so that we can craft them and shape them and formulate them. And that's what the next couple of steps are all about. Once you can clearly articulate your leadership values and identity, there's 4 big wins that come out of that. Number 1, you will live them more intentionally. Once you're super clear about your top leadership values and identity, you'll find yourself naturally beginning to live it out with more confidence and clarity. Number 2, you'll know when you're violating one of those leadership values, which enables you to self-correct quickly. Rather than a bad habit setting in, rather than going down a bad path, you can quickly assess and get yourself back onto the right track. Number 3, you'll begin to recognize the same values and identity in others. Part of your job as a leader is to build a team around you. And the best teams are teams that share the same set of values and identity. And it'll enable you to select teammates better. And then number 4, it'll equip you to train other leaders and teammates better. When you're super clear about those highly regarded values and identity that you've discovered in yourself, that'll become the blueprint for you to be able to train and equip others. So, if we can nail that identity in private, you'll begin to live it out in public. Now, I want to make this clear. This course is not about me trying to give you a set of values. I'm not even going to tell you what my personal values are. Now, it's true that some leadership values are better or more effective than others, but the point is they are already inside of you. It's more effective and powerful if you discover them for yourself so that you can be clear and begin to live them out. Now, as we head into the activities, this is the approach we're going to take. Number 1, we're going to use the activities to help discover those values and identity that's lying deep inside of you. We're going to bring it out from the depths and put it on paper and be clear about it. Number 2, we're then going to articulate and craft those values, and not just the what, but the why behind the values. The more clear we are about the why it's important to you, the greater conviction that you'll have, which leads to greater strength, courage, and leadership ability. And then number 3, we're going to craft those leadership values into a practical form that you can then, your final project, your final takeaway will be a set of well-crafted leadership values that define your leadership future. And then lastly, we're going to implement a practical strategy going into the future to keep coming back to them, reinforcing them, evaluating them, and making sure that you grow in them. So right now, please won't you push pause, won't you go to the resource section, download all of the activity sheets, and let's get to work.